Afternoon. I am Aaron McWilliams. It's always good to be with you this afternoon, especially when it's like 44 degrees outside. Man, I thought we had summer. I thought it was like we were done with the 40s, with the 30s. We have 32 coming up tonight. You guys sell cars with heaters in them?
We do.
That's great. How many cars you got right now that have heaters in them?
You know, all of them have heaters in them, right
you know,
now.
Even your lowriders?
Even our lowriders.
No, right. Are lowriders still a thing?
You know, it is. In fact, the lowrider style is actually really popular with some of the special customs, you know.
Okay. I thought that was like more of a 90s thing. What do you think, Art? Was that like
it's still around for some of the guys that like to do special things with their vehicles. But
all right. So if I brought a lowrider into you guys, Craig, if I brought a lowrider into you, would you take it, or you're like, nah?
I tell you what, we have kind of an insight on that because the Rydell family has what they call the toy shop in the old Kmart. And if you ever get a chance to go there and tour what cars they have in there, there's a lot of that stuff that is very similar. So,
all right, what
we'd
about
be interested to some point, I'm sure.
What about hydraulics? Like, remember, like, what was it, like the 80s or the 90s? You get those cars that were bouncing.
Oh, yeah.
You guys ever see those?
We do, but it's a very specialty area. You know, it's kind of a niche area.
I don't see that often anymore. It's more if you're looking for any of the hot rod type stuff, it's more the import thing kind of going on right now. But I don't think it's as popular as it used to be, or as it is in Cuba or wherever else. But
so it's popular in Cuba.
All the old cars and all the fancy paint jobs and all the old American-made cars are there.
Interesting. Texter writes in at 775-5559, says, hey, I have a 67 C10 pickup lowrider on airbags. All right, so Texter, did you put hydraulics on the thing? Are you one of these guys that make it, like, bounce and, like, jack up the rear end and stuff? You ever been in one of those? Like, when it's all the hydraulics are going on?
I have not.
No, not I.
That looks awful.
I get car sick too easy.
Yeah, no, that looks awful to me. Like, you see the old movies on that, and you're like, man, I don't know if I could do that. I'm just thinking, if I'm going to pick up a girl, you know, like if I was 16, 17, I was going to pick up a girl, and my car started bouncing, I'm fairly certain that girl would turn and walk away.
I would have no need for it.
No, Arden, I got to tell you, just got to read this text for you. 775-5559. Texter says, you've got great hair. But I'm going to add in, by the way, it's not as nice as Craig's.
Good one. I love that.
That's a good answer.
You've got really nice hair, that's for sure. But it's really not as good as Craig's.
Well, I think I even know who that came from. But anyway, I tease Craig all the time that I've got great hair, but I had to give up the brain cells to get it. So he's got all the brain cells. I got the hair. We're a good team.
There you go. You see, that's how you guys roll.
We complement each other quite well.
All right. So if you're not doing lowriders and you're not doing airbags, what do you have for us? Do you have any good leases? I mean, good sales? What do you have going on?
I tell you what, thank you for bringing that up. We do have, first of all, talk about inventory. I was talking with Arden, and we're probably one of the largest used car dealers in the upper Midwest with a tune of probably over 400 used cars. So realistically, we're considered a used car dealership, and that's what we like to be called. Granted, we're a huge GM dealer also. But getting back to the leasing, we have a wonderful special going on right now, and it's $499 a month for a brand new full-size Silverado. And all that is your first payment down of $499. That includes tax, license, everything else into the payment. So it's a good buy, and we have a very nice selection. Usually when a dealership has a special, they have one or two, but I think we have probably 25 of them.
Now is that on a twin-cylinder engine that you've got that, or or is that pedal, or you're going all pedal power?
No, that's
on
a
that?
twin turbo engine. Yeah,
I knew it was twin something.
Yeah.
So not a twin engine, a twin
Max.
turbo. Okay.
Yeah, and they're nicely equipped. Heated wheel, heated seats, the camera system. They're just not your run-of-the-mill pickup. Trailer tow package, everything the average Joe needs.
So what's the towing capacity on something like that?
That you're looking at 9,000 pounds.
Okay.
So
So what you're saying is that my Tundra is still better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Just got to make sure that that my Tundra is still on top.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good. Good. I mean, just want to set the record straight. But that's a really good deal, though. You said just under $500.
Yep.
And that, I assume that's a 3-year lease, 10,000 miles?
3-year lease, 10,000 miles a year. Yep.
That's still really good.
And you can move it up. You can go to 12 or 15, and obviously the payments can go up just a little bit, but not a lot.
So what does a new truck like that cost?
That truck is...
It's right in the low 50s, mid 50s, right around in there.
He's saying I leased my Tundra because it ended up making more sense to me. Because if I was buying one of your 400 plus used vehicles, at say $30,000, my payment is still going to be over that $500 or $600. And
Very
it's like
true.
if I'm spending $600 on a used vehicle, I might as well spend $499 or $500 on a brand new vehicle that's under warranty.
Speaking of which, you buy a used product. Nowadays with electronics and so forth, you got to buy extended coverage. It's just like us having health insurance. Hope we never need it, but it's sure nice to have it if we do. So,
all right, now if I wanted to put hydraulics and make that
you and your hydraulics, I don't know. That's an old school thing. I don't.
All right.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it. All right. So if I put hydraulics on a leased vehicle,
hydraulics is a 1%er. It's a very, 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 very narrow audience. So, yeah. Oh, they have a lot of fun with it, but it's just not the regular mainstream vehicle.
Yeah, so. Upper Midwest hydraulics isn't a big thing, I don't think. But
no. Could you
but
imagine?
If you want to do it, go ahead.
Could you imagine hydraulics in the winter in North Dakota? You try and make it bounce, and it just slowly goes up, and then it just slowly goes. There's no excitement in this.
Well, I think in the spring you can get that bouncing anyway with the potholes and whatever else you want. But we'll pass on that.
There you go. Texture writes in. It says, no bouncing. This is the guy that has the 67 C10 pickup. It says, no bouncing, just lay frame at a car show, air up and drive. Lay frame? Like, these things will go all the way down.
They can drop them right to the ground. Yeah.
Drop them right down, yep.
Well, I guess that's your parking brake.
Yeah.
I guess if you're on a hill and you're a little worried about your parking brake, that's one way to make sure you're not going anywhere.
Yep. No.
I guess I could see that. I hadn't really thought about that before. So, what else is coming up for you guys? What's over at the show?
Let me make just a little plug here. I deal with inventory and I purchase vehicles. So if somebody is not comfortable with the process of marketing that vehicle themselves, I'd be very happy to treat you right and let you know what we could pay for the vehicle. And I just really enjoy dealing with people. A lot of times it's family member passed away. It may be a military person being deployed. It may be a student, college student going back home. But again, if you're not comfortable with the marketing of your vehicle, some people are. But Rydell buys vehicles every day or nearly every day, and we need to replenish our inventory. So when I leave here, I'm actually headed back to one of the stores to do paperwork on a vehicle that somebody's selling to us and not purchasing one. So
tell me what that process looks like, Mr. Loven.
That process is very simple. You bring your vehicle in. I take a look at it. I go do my research. I come back out, let you know what we could pay for it. And it's a very comfortable process. You can say, nope, no dice, or great, let's do it. And I make the process very pressure-free. And you have an option, and then you can decide what to do.
All right, so here's a question, and I think I know the answer. And so I'm going to go and I'll ask this question. At 775-5559, we're talking this is Rydell Car Talk. I've got Craig Croker and Arden Loven in the studio right now. We're going through some of the things. If you have like an old vehicle, like I do, by the way, that ran one time, I got to talk to you guys off the air. I drove this sucker home one time, okay, from Fargo to my house, and then it never ran again. So you and I might be talking because I don't know what the heck to do with this thing. I don't know how much money I really want to dump into it.
I hear ya.
So Texter writes in and says, I'm not falling into the extended warranty insurance scam. What a crock. It's unreal. So talk to us a little bit about the insurance, not the insurance, but the extended warranty. And what does an extended warranty look like if it hasn't been used up and you go to sell your vehicle back to Rydell?
Well, I tell you, as far as buying a a warranty. I call them extended service contract because it's just like having health insurance. The average coming into our service department just to drive in the service department, I think, is close to $1,000 if there's anything whatsoever wrong with it. You have with all the electronics and everything nowadays to have coverage on that kind of stuff. The factory warranty is 3-year 36, 5-year 60 on the drivetrain. Drivetrain means only internal lubricated parts. So, if you want to wing it, I guess that's up to you. But I don't think I'd go anywhere without insurance. And the insurance business has gotten to be a bad name because there's the celebrities on TV advertising this and that kind of coverage, which, we only sell the best warranty you can possibly buy. And I will only sell one warranty, and that is a bumper-to-bumper warranty. That is literally a bumper-to-bumper warranty. So 2 years down the road, when they come back to me and they say, hey, Craig, I need this taken care of. Can you help me out? I know I can. So
let me make a comment on warranties. The warranties companies we work with, I don't see them on the TV going, oh, hey, send your money in to me for your warranty. We work with companies we've been with for many, many years, 40 years with one of them. And they do, it's a very regular thing where we know exactly what that refund will be after so many unused miles, after so much unused time. So
No, what do you mean by that? By a refund?
So
talk to us a little bit about that.
Say you buy a warranty for X amount of dollars. You drive it 10,000 miles. The warranty was 30,000 miles. You get a prorated part of that warranty back. It's very clearly stated. So you can come in, you can sell your vehicle, you can get a refund on that warranty. So say if somebody comes and buys a vehicle, puts a warranty on that, I can give them a refund for the unused portion of that warranty.
Absolutely. I sold a truck. When I upgraded my truck, I went from like a little Silverado to it's a Dodge Dakota up to an F-150, and I had an extended warranty on that little Dodge Dakota. But that's what put me over the edge of being able to afford that Ford when I upgraded. And I wasn't expecting that, but that was several $1,000s that came back my way. I think it was thousands. It doesn't matter. But it made the difference for me in being able to upgrade and not upgrade. Yep. And had I not had that extended warranty, I don't think I would have been able to get into that truck at the time.
I've been selling cars for a few years now, and I tell you what, you use a warranty once. Every guest that I've sold a warranty to or a vehicle to that bought warranty, if they've had to use it once, they'll buy a warranty every time after that. You get bit one time in the fanny, and I tell you what, you don't forget that. And it can be a large amount.
You bet. So, do your research, too, because, sure, there's scam companies out there. So do your research and be careful about what you choose. But there are wonderful products out there that can be amazing, when you run into trouble.
A lot of people get letters in the mail saying they call me and say, Craig, what do I do about this warranty? That says I'm out of warranty, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The main thing about an extended service contract is if you buy it from a reputable dealership like we are, we back that thing 100%. So we're not just selling some fly-by-night warranty company. It's a good product. So
absolutely. All right, 775-5559. We've got a couple of texts that came in for you. It says, ask Croker how he handles what he does when someone buys used and there are handle issues or third brake lights on used vehicles. Is that taken care of by the salesperson or dealership? I think what they're talking about is like if you buy a vehicle, if I buy a vehicle from you, Craig, and or either one of you, if I buy a vehicle from you and I drive it off the lot and then a check engine light comes on 20 miles later, haven't even made it home. This happened to me once. And it's like, what the heck? Yes, I understand I just signed the paperwork, but my goodness, what happens?
Okay, that's a wonderful question, and it's one of the favorite topics of mine is you can't buy the wrong car from us. For one thing, we have what we call Rydell Nice Care. For the next year, we guarantee all your normal wear and tear items are covered up to $1,000 worth. So that goes with the car, whether it's a tail light, a wiper blade, tires, whatever the case may be, we have Rydell Nice Care. Along with that Nice Care is a 7-day money-back guarantee or a 30-day exchange. So, again, you can't buy the wrong car from him because if it's too expensive for us to fix, say the check engine light does come on, it's just like when someone trades a car in with us. We drive it around the block. We don't know everything about that car, so we're sticking our neck out there, too, when we trade that car in, right?
That's a huge risk for you guys.
Yeah, so then we inspect it to the best of our ability, and if something does show up a week later, well, guess what? We didn't know about it either. And so we provide this nice care that covers both you and I. So I'll never turn anyone down.
That's a fantastic answer. I didn't know that. I knew I liked you guys, but I didn't know I actually liked you that much.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look, I've got a little bit of experience in the car industry, not much, but I've got a little bit. I know for certain that your competitors are not that nice. They won't give you that 7-day, money back. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, an as-is vehicle does not come with nice care. That's generally 100,000 miles and over. But that's still been inspected. We have inspected that vehicle, and that still comes with a 7-day money-back guarantee. Now, there is such a thing as the wholesale that are like even over 150,000, and they're as is. But we sell vehicles from the 100 to 150,000 mile range that are as is. They don't have the nice care program, but they have the 7-day money back. So,
but to Arden's point, when you buy an as-is vehicle, we go through with the customer that they are aware that this car is as is, and there can be, you can call it a mechanic special or whatever you want to do with it, but it's be ready. There can be something wrong with it, but we're going to lay it right out front and let you know that this is what it is and this is what you're getting.
Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and take that commercial break. More to come with Rydell Car Talk with Craig Croker and Andrew. Good afternoon. This is Aaron McWilliams. I am in the studio with Craig Croker and Andrew Loven. Arden Loven. I said Andrew.
That's right.
Arden.
You know Mark Ewins.
What did Mark say?
He texted me Ardell, the other day. So I just get used to, call me Arvid, call me Arlen. I get used to it. It's been a lifetime thing. So you're welcome, Mark. I just had to do that. But
man, I'm sorry. I should get it right. I really should. I'd give you an extra 30 minutes just because I got it wrong.
I have fun with it.
All right. Texter wants to know, 775-5559. It says, why do new vehicles have such garbage tires on them that last 20,000 miles? Is it a negotiation point to get better tires? Point to that. I have that Honda Accord. Bought it brand new, ran 40,000 miles, and I had a blowout south of Fargo on Sunday. And I had to go borrow a donut because, of course, it's a hybrid, and I don't even have a spare tire on it. Can I buy a spare tire from you guys?
It's usually difficult to replace one tire these days, especially on all-wheel drive vehicles. I am also in agreement that I think manufacturers in general should put a high-quality tire on a brand-new vehicle.
What's happening nowadays is, and what they do is the manufacturers nowadays are trying to cut corners too. And where do they cut corners? On places that Mr. Customer doesn't notice. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's got a brand new tire. That's good enough. Okay. I'll give you another little example is skid plates underneath a truck. The skid plates are designed to protect differentials and transmissions or whatever the case may be.
Uh-huh.
You go underneath there. Well, Joe Customer doesn't know that the skid plates, now you can go underneath there and maybe tap it with your knuckle and maybe put a little ding in it. But Mr. Customer doesn't notice that stuff. The speakers in the vehicles. Yeah, it's got this kind of stereo system, but the speakers might be a little less than they used to be. So you got to be careful a little bit, but they try to cut corners a little bit. And I'm not saying it's just, it's everyone. Everyone's trying to make it. Yeah, you get a new set of tires, but they're not the best set of tires.
Yeah, no, that's frustrating because I just had that. I just had that problem because there's a lot of vehicles now that don't have spare tires on them.
That's correct.
Yeah, they have the NASCAR. They call it the fluid that you fill up that tire and it inflates itself.
Yeah, I tried that on the side. I tried that on the side of the interstate. And then I ran my hand on the backside, and I felt it coming out because I had a sidewall blowout on these thin wall tires.
Sure.
Yeah, and I'm like, and then I stuck my finger in the hole, and I'm like, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fellas.
Now they push roadside assistance because of that.
Yeah, but then it's like 4 hours, 6 hours on your day.
I suspect technology is going to bring us to an airless tire. In some reading I've done.
I thought that 10 years ago.
Well, exactly. So who knows? But I would think it's just obvious that things need to be safer for a longer period of time and not have a blowout.
Planned obsolescence.
There you go.
There you go. All right, fellas. I think our time's up. Thank you guys so much for coming in. How do you get a hold of you?
Rydell's. I'm the only Arden at Rydell's. There's Jim's and Steve's but I'm the only Arden at Rydell's.
And I'm the only croaker.
There you go.
The only croaker in the car business.
All right. So go see Croker before you, in fact, croak.